Good evening and welcome to today's edition of the African Town Hall eBook Club Engagement Hour. In today's edition of the African Town Hall eBook Club Engagement Hour, we talk about a little bit about the benefit of ebooks. Science and technology has helped us to digitalize book publishing and reading culture. Ebooks, also known as electronic books or books in digital formats, have come a long way. With the availability of desktop computers, laptops, tablets, iPads, and mobile phones that are Android or iOS operated, and all the other devices in that like, we are now able to have books handy and on the go anytime, anywhere. This is a great improvement and an opportunity for every one of us. Speaking at the official launch and brand unveiling of the African Town Hall Online Television, Mr. Alex Onuchukwu Jr., a renowned security expert based in Lagos, said that with ebooks, he has great advantage of sharing books he is reading with his friends around the world. A situation that has been hitherto impossible without the advent of ebooks and the electronic devices through which we read them. He considered the cumbersome process of you have found a good book, a great book, and you are loving it and you are reading it, and then you like to pass that on to your friends and have them join you to read the same book you're reading. But there's no way you can do that until you have finished reading the book yourself. You know, so that is the condition without electronic ebooks. You have to finish reading the books yourself before you can pass it on to someone. But with the advent of electronic books, you can now pass this book on. Immediately you are reading it, you are finding it interesting, you are sharing it with your friends. You can email it to them, share it on WhatsApp, or send it through AirDrop, depending on which devices you are using. And both of you, both parties, those reading with you, yourself, and you can begin to discuss that book and increase the interest and the opportunity that comes with the book. He shared his thoughts at that meeting, and it was quite very inspiring. Now, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. GMT +1, the African Town Hall Online Television will bring to you the program, the African Town Hall eBook Club Engagement Hour. During this time, we will talk about the African Town Hall eBook Club, how to become a member, the benefits of membership, and also we'll talk about the books we are currently reading and the impact that such books are making in our lives. I invite you to join me every Wednesday, either in the studios or through comments and questions to expand the scope of this discussion. What we want to do in this engagement hour is to get people who are reading books to come online in the studios and talk about the books they are reading, share their thoughts, share the benefits they are getting, and thereby inspire others to read. And I'll tell you, the reason we came to the point of creating the ebook club is driven by the objective of our company, Town Hall Communication Company Limited. The main objective, the central objective of that company is to give voice to the rising generations of Africa so that they can speak their own, so they can make their position known. So if you're a young man out there, you're an African, you are within the ages of 12 and 30 years, that is called the youth and young adults. We invite you to join the ebook club. Even if you are older and you want to be able to have access to a lot of books, different genres of books, all classes, high quality, first class kind of books, you want to have access to them at the cost of, less than the cost of buying a bottle of peanut, then you need to join the African Town Hall ebook club. Because in the ebook club, we give you access to books that you can read every month. When you become a member, depending on the membership level, one of the membership levels called the gold membership, you have access to 4 ebooks which you can download every month and read. And the premium membership gives you access to 10 ebooks that you can download on your phone, whether it is Android or iOS or laptop or tablet or desktop. These are the modern devices that science have provided for us to be able to read. We are grateful for those who have joined us thus far, viewing this broadcast. Um, and we are grateful for your likes and love that has already been shown. We want you to continue. We also want you to comment on the ebook club, and we want you to join the ebook club. Now, if you have any questions concerning the ebook club, this is a good time because this is an engagement hour. What we provided this period for is simply to engage with you, to share the idea and the ideals of the ebook club, to share the opportunities, both the opportunities to get access to ebooks to read and the business opportunity that is part of it. So, we'd like you to join us. Now, before we continue, we expect your comments and questions coming. Let's share with you a little audio and graphic play out that we prepared for the ebook club. The purpose is to provide the message of the ebook club in a way that it will be easy for many people to understand. So let's learn about the African Town Hall ebook club. Okay, thank you. Now, if you have followed the script on the ebook club, one of the things you learn immediately about the ebook club is that it is a membership club. But the cost of being a member is made so ridiculously low to ensure that everyone can afford it. The intention of the for creating the ebook club is to encourage the rising generations of Africa to be able to find books and read, get them without any challenge. We believe that every African, no matter their situation, who is between the ages of 12 and 30 years, should be able to afford 500 naira Nigerian money. That is just about a dollar um, in American currency, to be able to join the ebook club as a gold member, where you are entitled to 4 ebooks every month, which you can download as soon as you join. Now, that is not the best part. The best part is that as you have access to read any ebook at all, and you can make demand on particular books you are looking for, and every genre of ebooks are covered. Every one is covered. The ebook club was set up purely for the rising generations of Africa, who we know are marginalized, disorganized, disoriented, and disadvantaged. And, you know, but they have the best brains. We know that books can help change the narrative of the rising generations of Africa. So our company is set up to provide that. So the ebook club has been made in such a way that it almost costs you nothing to have access to all classes of books, whether it is academic, social, legal, political, religion, science, research, technology, fiction, literature, environment, children, business, career, biographies, arts, academic and education, health and fitness, lifestyle, personal development. All books are covered. When you go to the every month, we upload 10 books on the premium membership axis, and 4 books on the gold membership axis. And every at the end of each month, we change this, hoping that members will have by then downloaded and read or began reading those books. So we bring a new set. Assuming you go to the ebook club website, which you have access to as a member, and the uh, able to, when you have registered and you now check and you didn't see the books you want, all you need is to ask. Once you ask, we'll find that book and provide it. Now, reading maketh a man, and we actually would like you to read and be able to know how to improve your life. But that's not all. When you become a member of the ebook club, we also give you free coaching on how to benefit or how to monetize even the books you're reading. We hold workshops and seminars on how to monetize book reading, how to make it valuable to you, turn cash from it. And then these seminars, those who are members of the ebook club attend these seminars at half the price or whatever other people will pay for it. Now, and that's not all. The other great part is that if you become a member of the African Town Hall ebook club, you are, or you now have a business in your hand, because if you become a member, you will receive a unique link to your own part of the website. It's built that for 100 million Africans, everyone that joins will get their own ebook website. When you have it, there's a unique link that you can share with your friends. And if they join the ebook club through that link, you are automatically credited with 50% of whatever they paid. So let's take, for example, if your friend joined as a premium member, and for which they are paying 1,000 naira, about $3 American, um, when they pay that money and you bring them, they join through your link, you are automatically credited with 500 naira of that money. That's 50%. There's no other business that can make you that kind of profit. And actually, we do it this way because we are not doing this for profit. We are doing it to be able to sustain the commitment of our organization to support the building of the rising generations of Africa. That's what the business we are up here in. The business of building the rising generations of Africa. So we invite you to find out more about this ebook club by going to the website. You will see all these details that I have discussed here. You will see them. We invite you to go to that website, and the website is um, I'm going to put it on the screen right now, and you can see it. And it is www.theafricantownhall.com/ebook club. www.com www.theafricantownhall.com/ebook club. When you get there, you will be able to learn all the details of how to become a member and the cost and the process for registration. And the registration is simple. It is a three-step click-through registration. No hassles at all. And you can register from any part of the world. Wherever you are in the world, you can register. So this is the engagement hour. We're expecting your questions. We're expecting your comments. We want to know how you understand the process of what is going on here, and we want to know what you intend to do to take advantage of the opportunities that are provided. Remember, this is the African Town Hall eBook Club Engagement Hour. So we are expecting your comments. Okay, let's talk about one of the things we wanted to share here today about the benefits of ebooks and the advantage that ebooks have over your conventional books. Now, ebooks, as they are called, ebooks are just a short form of saying a digitalized book, a book in a digitalized format, or an electronic book format. That's what ebook is. Now, that is a normal book that has all that, whatever they name the book. For example, my book, um, Dating 101 or The Foundation for Joyful Relationships, just as it is in print, now put in a digitalized format and kept for you to be able to access it through your phones and your tablets and other devices. Now, we are in a world today where most of our lives are lived on our devices. People are not are finding it a lot difficult to read their books. I was listening to Professor Edmond Sanganyado of Shantou University, Guangdong, China, recently on Conversations on the African Town Hall, and he said, those days when you enter a bus or a public transport, you see a number of people holding books and reading. But if you enter such a public transport today, you see only maybe one person holding a book reading. The rest of us will be on our phones, punching. Now, if we keep pinging on our phones without reading, we are going to lose the major benefits of life. The great benefit of books, which is to increase our awareness of the world and around us, our surroundings, and then to give capacity to our brain, increase our thinking power. So one of the great advantages of ebooks is that while you are holding your highly preciously prized item of your Android phone or iPhone, or you're holding your tablet or iPad, or you're working on your computer, and if you are like me, who is before the computer almost 247, you can read your books there. And I do. I read my scriptures from the computer every time, uh, because I stay with the computer a lot of the time throughout the day. So right there from the computer, once it is time for me to read my scriptures, I just click, and I'm there. And I can listen to the scriptures because there are audio versions of them, of these books also, even the scriptures that are online. When I open the page of the scriptures online, and I can click on the device, and it will give me the audio and I'll listen. So this is the advantage here, is that you can stay with your devices and still enjoy the reading of books and gain the benefit that comes from reading books. That is number one that we want to do. We want to provide for you today, is that you can continue to play, hold, and caress and cuddle your devices, your Android phone, and your iPhones and whichever device that you have and that is close to you, you can still hold them. But then it is also possible for you to read your book at the same time. One of the key benefits of reading books that nobody should miss in this world is increased awareness, especially increased self awareness. As Nelson Mandela spoke to us yesterday through the video we watched in our program, Project 30 Before 30 International, he said, yourself, you need to self integrity. Be honest to yourself. What you do with yourself is so critical. So that heightening of your self awareness, that's what comes from reading. And playing with your phones all the time, pinging regularly, uh, sending and receiving messages, short messages continuously on your phone will remove your capacity to be able to read. But if you should have the ebooks on your phone, then you will not lose this critical element of life, which is to heighten your self awareness. Your self awareness will give you an increased awareness of your opportunities, you increase awareness of your capabilities, increase awareness of your shortcomings, increase awareness of the skills you have and the ones you need. These are all very critical to personal development and personal empowerment. Okay. Now, reading books generally help you to magnify empathy for other people because as you read the stories of people. Even fictionalized stories have their basis in the life of people. I have written a few fiction books. One of my fiction books is called One Rape Too Much. One Rape Too Much, even though it's fictionalized in my book, it's actually the basis is actually from a true story. I was uh, going to work one early morning and then I had the radio, one of the FM radio stations in Lagos then open because I was living in Lagos at that time. And they now started talking about a neighbor that just raped a neighbor's child. And the question they asked that put the light bulb in my head for that book is if it was your child and you return from where you gone out for the business for that day and you just returned and then you learn that a neighbor in the same estate or compound where you live had raped your child, what will you do? Because this story had it that when this man returned and heard that story, he pulled his machete and macheted the the criminal, the that attacker of that child. Now, and the question was, if it was you, what will you do? So when you read books, you see what happens to people. The stories are people's stories, even though even when they are fictionalized. And sometimes they are biographies that are also people's real life stories. This one straight real life stories, and they tell it with intent to inspire. And so you can also learn about their struggles and what they have gone through. So this will help you to magnify empathy for people, a critical character trait for us to become real human beings and be good people. And the third benefit you get if you are an ardent reader of books is that it will kindle hopes and dreams for you. The struggles you have in your life today, someone has gone through it. Someone has gone through that struggle. Whatever it is you're facing right now, somebody has faced it. When you read books, you learn the stories of these people and know that they survived it. And you learn sometimes how they survived it. And then you can copy that strategy they used to survive it, or merely knowing that people survived it gives you hope to keep pursuing your dreams. You learn about how other people dreamt and their own dreams, and then that helps you. So that is a great benefit that comes from reading books and ebooks. help you to make sure you don't fail to read books, regardless of the technologies that are available today, carrying your mind to another thing. One of the most critical elements of reading books, perhaps to me most critical, is the fact that books advances critical thinking. When you read books, you'll be able to think well. Every time somebody says, I use my number six, sometimes you look at your peers, they are probably doing better than you, even though both of you have the same background, the same conditions, but they're a little bit ahead of you. What is happening to their life? Why are they ahead? Is because they are able to achieve the capacity to think critically. And one of the things that improves our ability to think in a critical sense is reading the thinking process of others, reading the lives of others, reading what other people have written, reading processes, learning about processes, learning about projects and programs. When we are able to do that, it increases our capacity to think at an advanced level that will give us advantages in life. The other one, which is also very serious, is that reading stimulates creativity. Are you creative? Do you want to become creative? Do you want to improve your creative speed? That is the time between the thinking conceptualization of the ideas in your mind and bringing them to bear, either as an artist or a writer or a teacher, or whatever situation you are in. Do you want to improve your ability to be creative? Then you read books. And then reading also establishes professional credibility. When you read, you discover that you gain advantage over others. There's something I do all the time. I am a trainer in the security profession. That's one of the things I do best. Now, sometimes I'm given the advantage when I'm invited to become a resource person for an organization, or I have a training to do. Sometimes I design the course material myself. I prepare the PowerPoint presentation and then package them and put all that I want inside it. But sometimes the organization that invite me to be their resource person and present for them, they do all the PowerPoint and then send to me. Though these things are on subjects that I already know, I discover that when I take my time and go through those topics ahead of time, I get grounded with the central messages that are being passed. I learn new terms that I'm not really familiar with before. That gives me advantage or opportunity to learn them. And then when I make those presentations, everybody wonder. They say, "Oh, you just gave this out as if you are the one that prepared it from beginning." And the only reason that happens is because I read. I read widely, and then I read my scripts, and I prepare my these things, and then rearrange them in such a way that they can flow with me. Now, well, ebooks help you to read on the go, read from your devices, and then gives you this advantage of not missing the most important things about life that comes from reading. The second benefit of ebooks is easy to share. As Alex Onuchukwu mentioned in his address at our launch and unveiling last year, he made it clear that ebooks help you to share the good. As soon as you already have the ebook, your friends, and you want your friends to join you to read that book, it's easy for you to share the book with them because you can simply email it to them, drop it on their WhatsApp or AirDrop if you are using, both of you are using the iPhone or iPad. Now, this can only happen if it is an ebook. If it is a hard copy books are great and I still read them. I have a library full of them. In fact, all my books could not, I built a big library thinking it would take all my books, but it didn't take all my books. Many of them are still in cartons, which means I'll need a new library in due course. But then We are going electronic. That is where my mind is. Most of my library now is inside my computer and my phones, where I can pick up and read at any time. Now, when I read a good book, when I come upon a great book, one of the things I do is that I call my friend, I share it with them, and as soon as they say, "Oh, we like to have it," that instant, I share the book with them. So, instant sharing, quick sharing of books, getting books across to many people, and then having a chance to engage in a group of reading. There are a number of book clubs that operate both online and offline. And in this book club, they give you the chance to be able to read books and come and discuss the books you are reading. So, ebooks makes it possible for you to share what you are reading. I'd like to give thanks to all those who viewed, who joined us in today's African Town Hall ebook club engagement hour, those who have liked it. And we want you to continue to view this, share it with your friends. And if this is your first time of coming to our Facebook page, the African Town Hall, or our YouTube channel, also by the same name, the African Town Hall, we invite you to follow the Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We want you to like, share, comment, and ask questions about the ebook club. But above all, we want you to visit the website www.theafricantownhall.com/ebook club and learn more about one, how you can become a member and how you can make money as a member of the African Town Hall ebook club. Thank you very much for sharing this hour with us. We appreciate you very much. See you next week. Thank you.